Hi guys, and welcome to Matt Builds a Housing Complex. This is a modern housing complex, so I decided I wanted a main feature for these houses to be a large wall that separates each house from the next. And I was set up, first of all, with building the wall that I was good with the feature wall. I use cracked stone for this because in the texture pack I'm using, the cracked stone looks pretty amazing. I'll put a link to a texture pack in the description, so go check it out. It's an awesome texture pack. I think it's called something HD. It's a HD texture pack and it's really awesome. I can't remember the name of it off my head. This took me quite a while to do, but it was worth it in the end. Once I've done that, I started using quartz to build off the front door and window frames. And then I decided to add a special colour using purple clay, and then added in glass for a window. Paused it for a second there for some reason. And after a while I thought I need to add in some wood to give it a bit of change, because you don't want everything to be too similar and boring, so I added it in for a bit of flair, I suppose. I don't even know why I did it, to be honest. And then there's a weird quirky shape out of cracked stone in the middle just to separate things up. But primarily the main material I wanted to use was white quartz, just to give it a bit of a modern look. You could use grey wool, but then I used grey wool for my last modern build and that was a bit boring if I did that again. Then I decided to extend the purple split wall for work out a roof line. And after that, I started to copy over the house to the left so that I could have two houses and start to build along my first block. I was going to do blocks of about 6 houses, and each block could be a different colour, so people could always work out what house they were. It would also help an elderly couple to find which house was theirs. Here I'm just making sure that I've got everything correct, because I think I had a mistake, so I'm just double checking, going back and forth, and put everything back in place to make sure it's perfect, because otherwise it screws up your entire build. Once I've done that, I started filling in the windows and any last little bits that I missed out. Put in the decoration slabs there. And then I decided to build the end wall on this house, doing pretty much enclose it on both sides. These walls are the longest part of the build because they take so long, as they're about 2-3 blocks thick. If I had world edit, it would take a lot less time, but sadly I forgot to install world edit on this version of Minecraft. But that doesn't bother me. This takes me slightly longer, but makes sort of a more interesting video. And I also thought about putting large glass windows into these walls, but then I realised I don't want to do that in case I decide to add another house onto the end of the block I'm building. But once I've decided that I've got enough houses on that block, on a certain block, I'll then go back and finish it. Here I am cutting out a gap for a gallery landing, and then I'm filling in the second floor. I used jungle wood again. I just wanted to keep it, the wood that I used throughout the build, all the same, and don't keep changing up the blocks. That's the key to remember as well. When you're building, try and use a certain selection of blocks, and don't keep changing them up and over and over again, because otherwise it gets too confusing for you to build and it looks messy. So especially when you're doing modern buildings. If you're doing old style, like medieval buildings, it doesn't really matter. For this, I would say just select a few blocks and stick to them. And here I am inside the house trying to fill out the floor as fast as possible. And then I decide, okay, once I've finished out the floor, I need to mark out where the staircase is to go. And here it is. Just a quick pillar, work out where the upstairs part of that purple pillar is going to go. Put the roof in, and I marked out the room layout for upstairs for the bedrooms. And then as I was building the right side, I realised I needed an extra room for a bathroom, so I added that in too. Added in windows and more cracked stone, more wood, because you need more wood as accents, and then I added a terrace or balcony. You choose what we call it, I don't care. And then I put in a line of glass panels or panes to act as a barrier. And last but not least, I decided to add in the roof, just to finish off everything for upstairs pretty much. All what I do now is a few details of inside to finish off the upstairs. I had to add an extra block to the wooden section at the front because it was one block too low. Otherwise the roof wouldn't lay on the layout as I would like it to. So I did that, fixed that problem, finished the roof. Then I went inside quickly and started to build out some walls for the interior.
Can you dig it?
And decided to end that because you couldn't see what I was doing. And here we go. This is what we've done so far. We've got one house about 90% complete and the other one about 50. Because I could be bothered to finish the first one. Got some nice accents on the roof which I might actually play around with next time. And as we swing round to the back of the house very slowly, we can have a look at the back. So here it is. There's me on the terrace looking out over the sea or the lake, sea at the moment, and here we go into the house. So where that white pillar there is, it will be a back window to the house, and here I come down the stairs, run across, and we come out to the front of the house where we see the two houses together. And that's it. So thank you for watching. Remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you next time. You right, darling? You want to go get some noodles or something and have some nice time in my bedroom? I live in a hovel, like a really bad flat, but if you look hot, I don't mind. You? Alright, there's a yes. Thanks for the phone number. Call you later. Getting on the nerves. Can I have your phone number too?